Dear students, welcome to the science class. In the last class, we completed with the topic named as friction, and as well as we solved some exercise question which is going to come in that topic. In today's class, we are going to start with a new topic. That topic is nothing but sound. One of the interesting chapters in your syllabus is nothing but sound. So in that topic, we are going to discuss about what is sound, how the sound is going to be produced, right? We are going to discuss about how the sound is going to be produced, what is sound, as well as we are going to discuss about the sound production in human beings, how I am going to produce the sound. In the same manner, how the human beings are going to produce sounds by using their neck, that is nothing but vocal cords. In the same manner, we are going to see about the propagation of the sound. How does sound is going to propagate? In which direction the sound is going to propagate? How the propagation actually is happening? What are the mediums are required for the propagation of the sound? In which medium the sound is going to propagate higher or very speed? Those things we are going to discuss in this topic, as well as we are going to discuss about how we are going to hear. Right? The sound we are going to produce. Right? But how does that sound is going to be here? Or how does that sound is going to be sensed by our ears? We are going to discuss that thing also, as well as we are going to discuss about the noise pollution, as well as we are going to discuss about the various types of the sound, that is nothing but audible, non-audible, as well as noise, music, right? In the same manner, we are going to discuss about some terms which are related to the sound topic in this class, that is nothing but in this whole topic, in this whole chapter. Right, as well as we are going to discuss about some parameters which are going to come in this topic by using the graphs. How does the those parameters are nothing but, those terms are nothing but wavelength, right? We are going to discuss about the wavelength. We are going to discuss about the frequency of the sound. By using the frequency, how the audible and non-audible sounds can be determined. So that all those things, everything we are going to discuss in this topic. So that first question is nothing but, what is sound? When you hear about sound, the first question arises, what is sound? Right? Sound is nothing but, sir, what we are hearing from you is the sound only. In the same manner, when we sit in the class, when bell rings, that is nothing but it is going to produce sound. We came to know that the class is over, that we are going to hear the sound from the bell. That is also a sound. In the same manner, barking of a dog is also a sound. In the same manner, when a rocket launches, it travels and it is going to produce large amount of sound. That is also a sound. Right? These are all the sounds. Whatever we are hearing, whatever our ear are sensing, that is nothing but it is a sound. When it hit this table, it is producing a sound. So that is also nothing but a sound. Whatever we are going to hear, that is nothing but a sound. So actually, what is the sound? What is the meaning of the sound? Right? What is the meaning of the sound? In general, we can say that sound is nothing but it is the source of energy, or it is a form of energy. Sound is a form of energy, like light energy, right? Light energy is very, very essential for the purpose of the plants for the photosynthesis. If you learned in the 7th class, nutrition in the plants, how does the photosynthesis is going to occur, how the chlorophyll is going to absorb the sunlight, what is the purpose of the sunlight in the photosynthesis, that is nothing but sunlight is going to convert the mechanical energy into chemical energy. It is going to combine the water as well as carbon dioxide to form a carbohydrate in presence of the sunlight. For that reason, we can say that light is a form of energy. In the same manner, for the purpose of the seeing the things which is around us, for the purpose of the seeing the things which are around us, we required what? We required light. Right? Therefore, we can say that light is the source of energy, or light is the form of energy. For visualization, we required light. In the same manner, heat is also source of energy or form of energy. Right? To change the shape of any material or any equipment, we required heat. In the same manner, for preparation of the food, we required heat. For the maintenance of our body or maintenance of our body temperature, we required heat. Heat is going to be produced inside our body. So that by this we can say that heat is a form of energy. Heat is some form of energy. In the same manner, electricity, we require electricity for the purpose of the fan, for the purpose of the glowing, for the purpose of the lights. In the same manner, for the purpose of the machineries, so that electricity is also a form of energy. In the same manner, whatever we discuss about the different form of energy, in the same manner, sound is also a form of energy. Sound is also a form of energy. Why it is a form of energy? Is it possible to communicate without sound? Is it possible to communicate without sound? Now, is it possible to teach you without sound? Can you understand with teaching without sound? Try to meet my audio in your YouTube and try to understand those things. Is it possible to understand everything which is without sound? No, it is not possible. So that for the communication purpose, sound is very, very essential. For the communication purpose, sound is very, very essential. So that we can say that sound helps in the communication with each other. Communication. Now sound helps in the communication with each other. That is, sound is going to sound which we are going to produce is heard by you, so that it is going to help us in the communication with each other. In the same manner, aquatic organisms, if we take the example of the aquatic organisms, they are going to produce the sound for the communication with each other. In the same manner, when you take the birds are going to communicate with each other by producing these different type of sounds. If we take the example of the crow is going to produce different type of sound. By that sound, other crow knows that the crow is here and it is going to calling for the purpose of the food which is taken there. So that the other crow is going to come there. How it is going to come there? By the communication with the another crow. How they are going to communicate? By the sound. In the same manner, in the classroom, how we are going to talk with each other? You are going to talk with each other by producing the different type of sounds. You are going to talk with each other by producing the sound, so that you are going to communicate with using the sound only. Right? So that we can say that together we can say that sound is essential for, or sound helps in the communication with each other. Sound helps in the communication with each other. It may be human being, it may be birds, or it may be animal being. Every organism, right, that may be animal, birds, or human being, but plants are not going to produce sound, so that let it be except plants, all the living beings are going to be produce sound for the purpose of the communication. Now we are going to talk for the purpose of the communication. It is a different type of sound we are going to produce, so that we are going to understand those things. In the same manner, dogs are going to bark. Dogs are going to bark, so that the other dogs should know that this dog is calling, so that for the communication of the dogs they are going to bark. In the same manner, all other animals, in the same manner, if you take the example of lion, or if you take the example of tiger, they are going to roar. When they roar, they are going to produce sound, so that the sound which they are going to produce are going to communicate with another tiger or another lion. So that sound is the helpful for the communication, so that we should communicate with each other by using the sound. It is all about the sound. In the same manner, it causes a sensation of hearing in our ear. It causes sensation of hearing in our ears. Right? It may be in our ears, or it may be animal ears. It is causing a sensation of hearing. In the same manner, sense of visualization is carried out by the light. Right? To see things we require light. By the presence of light we can see the things, so that we can say that sense of the visualization is because of the light. In the same manner, the sound is going to give us a sense of hearing. It is going to give us a sense of hearing. Because of that sound we are going to hear, so that the sense of hearing is going to come by the sound. Now it is all about this sound. We discussed about how the sound is going to helpful. Right? If the sound is going to help in the communication, how actually sound is getting produced? How actually sound is going to getting produced? What is the parameter the sound is going to produce? When does the sound is going to be produced? Right? So that because of that we are going to discuss about the production of the sound. How the production of the sound is going to occur. For that we are going to take an example. We are going to do an activity which is given in your textbook, that is nothing but activity 13.1, where what we are going to do, we are going to take an iron plate, or if we take the example, taking the example of textbook, we are going to take a general example. Take the example of you only. You became hungry after going from the school to the home. You became hungry. What do you do? After the entering your home only, you are going to directly enter into your kitchen room. In your kitchen room, and what you do? In urgency, in hurry, what you do? You are going to take out the plates. You are going to take out the plates. At that time, accidentally your plates are going to fall down on your ground. Fall down on the ground. What will happen when that plate fall down on the ground? When the plate falls down on the ground, it is going to produce sound, right? It is going to produce sound. By that sound, your parents, your mother or your father or sister came to know that you came from the school, you became hungry. For that reason, you enter into the kitchen room. Their kitchen room, you are producing the sound by throwing the plates on the ground, by accidentally or by purposely. You are throwing these plates on the ground, the plates are going to produce the sound. Right, by this your parents came to know that you came from the school and you are hungry. Now, how does actually that plate is producing the sound? How does that plates are going to produce the sound? When plate which is kept in a box, when it falls down the ground, what will happen? Both are crashing with each other. When that fall down there on the ground, when you take that plate out, which is producing the sound, when you check that plate, there is a motion of that plate, continuous motion of that plate. When you check those things, when the bottom side, if you check, the bottom side should be in continuous movement. That is nothing but it is going to be continuous to and fro motion. It is continuously going to do a to and fro motion. If it is continuously doing to and fro motion, because of that to and fro motion, it is producing the sound. If you check those things. In the same manner, if we take an example of iron plate, that is nothing but a pan, the pan which is used for the purpose of the making of the chapatis. If we take the pan and if we suspend the pan using a thread, and the pan shouldn't be in contact with the walls, take a stick or take a iron rod and hit the iron rod on the pan, what will happen? The pan is going to produce sound. The pan is going to produce sound. How does the sound is going to produce? If you closely check that pan, on the pan surface, it will be vibrating, or it will be doing the to and fro motion. The surface of that pan will be making the to and fro motion. Right? That to and fro motion is going to produce the sound. When that to and fro motion stops, when the to and fro motion is going to stop, in the same manner, to and fro motion which is produced in the case of plates, when it stops, the sound is going to be stopped. So that we can say that sound is getting produced by the to and fro motion of the object. Sound is getting produced by the to and fro motion of the object. So that we can clearly say that to and fro motion is actually producing the sound. In the same manner, if we take the rubber band also, we are going to hold that rubber band beneath our fingers. I am going to hold that rubber band in between my fingers and it is going to be stretched. I am going to stretch those rubber bands. What will happen when I stretch that rubber band and let it be and I leave it? When I stretch that rubber band and leave it, what will happen? Rubber band is going to move. It is going to vibrate, or it is going to make a to and fro motion. That to and fro motion, when we hear closely to our ears, when we take that closely to our ears, it is actually going to produce sound. How does the sound is going to be produced? The sound is produced because of the to and fro motion of that rubber bands. It is producing because of the to and fro motion of the rubber band. So that in general we can say that for the production of the sound there should be a motion. What type of motion is it? It is the motion of to and fro. So that sound is produced, by general we can say that sound is produced due to the vibration of the objects. It is due to the vibration of the objects. Now what are the vibrations? Vibrations are nothing but it is the motion of the material or object causes the vibration. Right, what are the vibration here? Vibration is a kind of rapid to and fro motion. It is a kind of rapid to and fro motion. Rapidly it is going to go in this direction, again coming back in this direction. Rapidly it is going in this direction, coming back in this direction on a center point. It is a rapid to and fro motion on a central position. It is going to, for example, if I take an example, I am going to do a to and fro motion. It is my starting point, I am going to in this direction, again coming in this direction. Again in going in this direction, again coming back in this direction. That is nothing but I am going doing to and fro motion on a position, on a center position. Right, that center position, to and fro motion on that center position causing the vibrations. Causing the vibrations or producing the vibrations. By those vibrations sound is producing. By those vibrations sound is producing. So that what is the cause of the sound production? That is nothing but vibrations. How does the vibration are producing? Vibrations are producing by the rapid to and fro motion on a central position. How does the to and fro motion is happening? It is happening because of the motion of the materials of the objects. It is the motions of the materials or objects causes the vibrations. Now take an example of my hand. It is going to produce sound. How it is going to produce sound? When my hand hits the table. My hand hits the table. Table is going to get the motion. When it gets the motion, it is going to start to and fro motion. It starts to do to and fro motion. When it starts to do to and fro motion, it is going to produce the vibrations. By those vibrations, it is going to produce what? It is going to produce the sounds. If we take the example of plate also, when you check those things, it will be vibrating. What is the vibrating? It is going to do to and fro motion. It will have the center point here. It is going to do to and fro motion on that center point, center position. By this to and fro motion, it is going to produce the vibration. By this vibration, there will be production of the sound. If we take the example of the bell also, it is going to produce in the same manner. If we take the example of bench also, when hit that bench, it is also going to produce sound. How it is going to produce sound? When you check closely, when you check the surface of that desk closely, upper surface, it is actually doing the to and fro motion. It is actually doing the to and fro motion. Because of the to and fro motion, it is producing what? It is producing the sound. So that in general, we can say that production of the sound is because of the what? It is because of the vibrations. It is because of the vibrations. What is the vibration? Vibration is nothing but to and fro motion of an object. To and fro motion of an object. Right, in the same manner, how does the vibrations are occurring? Vibrations are occurring because of the motion of the materials or the objects. It is because of the motion of the material or objects which are causing the vibrations. Now, what is the to and fro motion? And the to and fro motion which is causing the vibration on a central position is also known as oscillation. It is also known as oscillation. Now what actually is oscillation and what is actually to and fro motion? To and fro motion is nothing but if you take an example of Jokali or if you take an example of the pendulum clock. The pendulum clock which is kept on a wall. If we take the example of Jokali only. If we take the example of Jokali here, the Jokali will be hung to a tree like this. Let this be the central position here. Let this be the central position here. Now for movement of that Jokali, we are going to pull it towards it, so that we are going to push it in this manner, so that it is going to do going in this direction and coming back in this direction. For that reason, we are going to pull it. Then we are going to push it. What will happen? Jokali starts to move in this direction. Jokali starts to move in this direction. Right. If Jokali starts to move in this direction, what is the initial position of that Jokali at this point? Right, it will be the central position of that Jokali. We are pulling it and we are pushing it in this direction. So that what will happen? It is going to move in this direction, going back to this direction and coming back at this point. coming back at this point. It is going to do continuously. It is going like this, coming back like this, going like this, coming back like this. That is nothing but to, fro, to, fro. It is going to do continuous of to and fro motion. Because of this to and fro motion on a central position. On a central position, it is going to produce what? It is going to produce the vibrations. In this manner, all the sound which are going to produce, all the sound which are going to produce are because of this phenomena. That is nothing but because of the to and fro motion of the objects on a central position, which are going to produce a vibration. Because of those vibrations, sound is getting produced. Sound is getting produced. So that this is the general example, and this thing is known as oscillation. This thing is known as oscillation. One complete oscillation is nothing but from here it is going here, coming back here, and coming back this point. So that it should complete one round. In your Jokali, if you complete one round, that is nothing but it is the completion of one oscillation. It is the completion of one oscillation. I hope this is clear about vibration, clear about what is vibration, how does the vibrations are going to produce, what is to and fro motion, and what is oscillation. I hope this is clear. So that whichever sound if you take, whichever sound, the sound which is produced by our body, the sound which is produced by the animal, the sound which are produced by the automobiles, every sound, it is all because of the vibrations of the bodies. It is because of the vibrations of the body. So that how does the vibrations of the body is going to occur? Because of the motion of the objects of the materials, right? Objects of the material. I hope this is clear. In the next class, we are going to discuss the examples of those things, as well as we are going to discuss further more examples of the how does the sound is going to be produced, taking n number of examples, general examples. If we are taking the examples of our human body, as well as we are going to take those examples for the purpose of the how does actually the sound is getting produced. So in the next class, we are going to discuss those things. It is just only about the introductory part of those things. So that up to next class, thank you, take care, stay well, stay home.